Okay, why don't we go up here and get the camp first? Yeah. One lonely fisherman who didn't get attacked by the Avar people, the Jaws of Hakken. But yet they saw me and immediately wanted to attack me. That difference in treatment. Ooh, we're a little bit... Yeah, we're a little bit chipped away for health already. Are you guys fighting? Don't fight. Let's just go. Our people? Our people.
Inquisitor.
Are you guys fighting? No? Ooh, I'm walking a little bit away.
Hey, Cassandra. Were those really all your names, or were you having them on?
Having who on?
At the Winter Palace. Were you having them on, or are you really Cassandra, Allergy, Porter, Philimagig, Pentagast?
I really am. My family is as pretentious as it is large.
How do you remember them all?
I have them stitched into all my clothes.
Oh.
No way that fits across your breeches.
Aw, that was cute. Those Gurgits are always picking fights with the Bogfishers. Why? Leave them alone. Alright, we got a camp here. That's good. Colette is right by us. Let's check out Colette. They're like right around the corner. Ooh. Ooh, this is a bit... Wouldn't recommend normal people travel like this. Very easy to die.
There's no telling what trouble we'll find down here.
Aren't we on the ally side? Do we expect to find people who will kill us? We've seen worse, I think. We'll be fine. Unless if we don't know what we're talking about. Whoa!
Over there. We must do something.
They can wait. Bloodstained Shrine. We took steps to avoid the Hakkenites and stayed out of their way for the most part. It would have gone uneventfully had prices and experience not caused them to leave visible prints in the dirt. The Jaws of Hakken used them to track us, and even Falker cannot throw them off the trail. Persistent bastards. We ended hiding amidst the moldy corpses and sun-bleached bones that littered the ground around a strange shrine. It was carved of stone and capped with what looked to be a dragon skull. Thankfully, when the Hakkenites traced us to the shrine, the sight of it made them stop short. They whispered amongst themselves, and their leaders seemed to make a small bow of obeisance to the skull. They then abandoned the chase. We still don't know what it was about that shrine that made the Hakkenites balk. Perhaps we don't want to know. This shrine right here? Wait, the skulls are huge. The skeletons are huge. Colette! Colette! Don't worry, we got you.
Get back!
You alright, Colette?
Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you. I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant. I was hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
Yes, we've heard about you.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
Do they only accept humans normally? I don't know much about the university. I can ask, I'm an elf.
Orlesian institutions aren't always accepting of elves.
We can't all run Inquisitions, but I imagine you've caught whispers behind your back, too. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
Even the Circle of Magi accepts elves. It's fine.
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
You gotta go under a different name that sounds human and not elfy. Just like how authors in real life, a lot of female authors, sometimes have to contract their name so that it's not obvious what their first name is to pretend to be some gender-neutral author.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination. If you'd be interested in the findings.
I think so.
Stay safe.
I will.
Our main goal, like the main goal of this region, is to find out what happened to the old Inquisitor. Can I just meet you here?
Yes?
Stay safe.
I will.
I've got to meet her elsewhere. The elsewhere being there. Alright, well, this is a little bit closer, so we'll go back. We'll meet the ally people, and we'll find the Thane. Hopefully we can borrow a boat from them. But I want to go back here a little bit because that part was kind of scary, because why the heck are the skulls? The skeletons are huge. That's scary. I don't know what that means. There's lots of ritual looking architecture here and strange animal noises. Fire that's green. It's like veil fire. Feel like I'm in some Amazon jungle. Oh wow, how does that work? Is that a giant tree? Oh. Oh. We need to get back over on this side though. Hey. That's one big tree. Is this one tree? Really? Ooh, it looks like I've hit my... Is it a border here? Uh-oh. You can see where they stitched together the land. If I keep going this way, will I be able to wrap around? A little bit unsure. Oh, no. Because it looks like I'm getting further and further out. Maybe I should go the other way instead. It's eerie here. Colette, you shouldn't be here alone. This place is... Especially if you're not that good at combat. Oh, come on! Come on. Don't be like that. Oh. I'm gonna die from fall damage at this rate. What the heck was that? I don't know. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Colette, you gonna be okay finding your way? Come on. They won't even let me get up the smallest of hills sometimes. Like, seriously? Okay, this is looking a little bit better. I think. Is it even normal for a tree to get that big? Oh. The Avar hold. We're in the area. Well, these lamppost thingies basically tell me I'm in the right place. I just gotta find the entrance. And they're receptive. They're receptive to outsiders coming in to say hi. I'm the Inquisitor, damn it, okay? People should know about me. We save the world. Looks promising. It's these statues again. They're just randomly everywhere. That looks like maybe... I can't tell which side is the right... Let's go this side first. No, let's go the other way first. Hi? Hi. Stone Bear Hold.
What is that commotion?
Oh!
He climbs like a fish.
We got a rock climbing competition.
Your climbers seem tired, Thane Sunhair. Poor hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Thedas tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
Wow, they had a whole rock climbing competition. Hi, am I disturbing things? Yeah, that's the Jaws of Hakon guy.
This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here. You will face the full might of the jaws of Hakon soon enough.
You can tell because they have that white scheme, which is kind of like the mount I have. Maybe that was from the DLC.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak. Sir, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. The Lowlanders have little love for your Dalish clans. I am impressed that you came to lead their Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
Are we far away from where we are normally? This is still around Ferelden, is it not? It was on the map.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
Yeah, we've had a small encounter by the fishing dock already.
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakon is battle with blunted weapons.
This kind of reminds me of the Tenakth tribe in Horizon Zero Dawn. The Sky Clan people, the language they use sound kind of similar. Well, it's their laws. They can decide.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
Sure.
I'd like to hear more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
What do the Jaws of Hakon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakonites care only for Hakon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
Because they worship a god of war. That's pretty much it.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the Lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
That might happen again if they keep attacking us.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
So you think he's a fool then? It does sound foolish if he's lost many people and now he's still fighting.
I will speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
He's fighting optionally too.
Inquisitor,
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janusdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
Oh wow.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
Burnt hair smells. I can't tell if you have hair anymore right now. Maybe you gave up on it. Long hair seems like a liability in battle.
The Hackonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hackonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hackonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I expected as such. Ooh.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
But you're actually willing to do it. As long as I look for your bear? I can do that. Yeah, you would actually do it?
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
It lasts until a stronger ally comes along.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hackonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hackonites are tiresome.
There's other holds, other thanes.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
She explained it to you.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, I have heard your elf gods turned from you. Is that not a bad thing? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
Yeah, we either do it or we don't do it. That's it.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not hold kin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
And she lives like that okay? She doesn't attack you guys ever?
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
It's okay, I'm more worried about accidentally killing her.
Do you have any members of the Hold searching for Storvacker?
The Hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our Hold beast would show weakness to the Hackonites. If she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
Okay. Topic switch. Can you get me to the island?
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Bah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
Should have said that to begin with, without even having seen you.
I will speak with you later.
Ask those in the Hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Storvacker. Oh. How can we still be missing so many? Is it all from the DLCs? Really? Oh, it's a character. Storvacker is a character. She is the hold beast of Stone Bear Hold. All other bears in the area are mere imitations. Storvacker. How do I even begin to explain Storvacker? Storvacker is flawless. She has 2 ancient elven trees for claw sharpening and the silver honey dish. I hear that her claws are valued in Denerim at 10,000 sovereigns. I hear that she sells her shed fur to Orlesian master weavers in Valroyo. Her favorite story is Hard in Hightown. Oh. One time she met Alistair Theron, fabled warrior of the Fifth Blight, and he told her she was pretty. One time she clawed me in the face. It was amazing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, does she actually have all these markings? A rare bear. Whew. Alright. Thane Zvara Sunhair. It's an unfinished letter. Many phrases are crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to... Orlesians, if you be brave enough to... Merchants of Orlais, if... To those who wish to trade with the Stone Bear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane Zvara Sunhair. I'm Thane Zvara Janestaden, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears, many... It's just trying to build relations with people around. I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame. Oh yeah, that's a great way to establish a relationship. Plus weapons that have tasted Hakon's winter. Oh, what did they end up with? We have furs and leathers that'll make your warriors look strong and your lovers supple. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. This stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of axes. You tried. That's all that matters. Oh, the crowd for the rock climbing dissipated already? Okay. It's a big hold. Big village.
3 eggs, a canary, and a soggy biscuit.
Are we to know what that means?
That joke I was telling you where I couldn't remember the end bit? So the man says, 3 eggs, a canary, and a soggy biscuit. Not bad, right?
If somewhat blasphemous.
What?
It's funny.
Oh god, do I want to know the beginning? Somewhat blasphemous. We got a similar thing to the Dalish clan here with approval. We have to impress the hold because... Actually, why do we want to impress the hold? We don't know. Because if we get the bear back, then apparently they'll be our allies. So the impress part is something else. We'll walk around a little bit. Oh, wow. We're just so high up. Yeah, these tribes gives me a lot of vibes of Horizon Zero Dawn. What? There's something here. Oh, hey! You're, hi?
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
Are you a mortician?
I'm not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
Lady of the Skies. Have we heard this name before? Because I feel like the DLC in Dragon Age 2 when we went to Orlais for a little bit. And then there was that crazy hard boss. That was something about the sky too. Was that the same thing? Huh.
For most.
Some souls, such as Calden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs at birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Oh wow.
Will someone not be given proper rights?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster who prepares it. Or so it should be. Calden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Calden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
Okay.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
We'll see about that. Calden's son. Speak with Calden's son and the Huntmaster. With the fact that we had to go behind, like, step all over this just to talk to you seems a bit disrespectful. But alright. Hello, birdie. Wow, check this place out. There's some people just standing there too. How did they get there? How did they get there? Wow. Where is the Huntmaster? No, wait. But this one has an optional thing, so I do want to make sure we find the sun. Maybe. It's somewhere in front of us. Oh my goodness! Wow, they're really good at rock climbing here, aren't they? Damn. Who's talking?
Greetings, stranger.
Hi! What is that? Oh, you got a whole blacksmith shop here.
Today? Nothing yet. Too many visitors stirring up the forest. The gods don't like it.
They're very nature focused here. What do you got? Some stuff that I can barely afford. Thank you, but no thank you. These aren't that great though. If I remember, Sarah's bow is probably better than this. The knife is pretty good, but I think I'm good for now. Thanks. Oh, I got a 3-0. Hold on. Oh, the value. The price, monetary value is 304. Thought it was the defense rating. Never mind. Yeah, that's garbage. Okay, we are probably not gonna spend too much money here. When do we ever spend money?
Animals the jaws of Hakon keep? Rat things with frost dripping from their claws.
I have. Augur says it's bad magic.
That's reassuring. Don't think I need to craft any armor either. So it's... Can we go up even more? It looks like the sun...
Greetings, stranger.
Both the sun and the Huntmaster are elsewhere. Another fight going on here now?
Half the traps were empty.
Is someone poaching? Can't be.
We can... Yeah, we can go up here like that. I see. That's where we came from. Whoa, it's so high up here that bird was like on the same level as us.
Greetings, stranger.
I'm looking for the sun, not the Huntmaster. That's gotta be the sun. The naming of Stone Bearhold. It starts with a man, Ivar Jerickson.
Greetings, stranger.
Driven from their hold by war and misfortune, their Thane dead, Ivar led what remained of his people through the mountains. The winter was harsh, the winds of Hakon echoed through the peaks, the beasts fled, and the hunters could find little game. Ivar's people grew weak, they feared themselves cursed. When the blizzard struck, they built a meager fire and huddled for warmth. When the blizzard lasted 3 days, they knew that they would die. On the third night, when Ivar stood watch, he caught sight of a great grey bear through the snow. Though the beast was distant, Avar could feel its eyes upon him and knew he must follow. Alone, he made his way through wind and snow. The great bear walked ahead of him, always distant but never out of sight. At last, the bear stopped. Avar came to stand beside the bear and saw before him a sheltered place where his people might be saved. He reached out a hand to his guide, but instead of fur, he found grey stone. So Avar knelt before the stone and gave thanks to Korth, for he knew the Mountain Father had taken the form of a bear to guide him here. Ivar returned to his people and led them to the sheltered place. Ivar Jerickson became Ivar Snowfavored, and the people swore to honor him as their new Thane. The hold was given the name Stonebear in honor of Ivar's vision, and in this place, we have grown strong. Is that how all the different holds get started up? Are you alright, man? You just chillin', or?
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
Are you sick?
How are you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boats. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
I can help you get the offering.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The Huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
What do you mean?
I can't make the offering. When the sky burial's complete, I'll lose the right to bear my father's name.
Wait, so he does this or he's the wrong kind of elf?
What?
Never mind. You help.
Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth, if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
Can I do it on your behalf so that it's seen by people that you did it?
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
Is that a possible thing? Looks like the Hunt Master is right around the corner. Master of the Hunt.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark, and I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Gob's piss, do I hunt?
Their strongest warrior is somebody with one eye who can't see in the dark.
I apologize. I was just curious.
Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Yeah, we have no manners. We're just barbarians. We have 2 things we want to talk to you about today.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For Colden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Korth. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Colden's son, though. Losing his father's name.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, could we... The losing part, is that because he's not the one making the offering? I can pretend it's him.
Farewell.
Farewell.
If that works. Fate touched creatures killed. What the hell does that mean? What the heck? Oh yeah, I forgot. It doesn't actually say much here. Fate touched creatures? Where would that be? Just... Oh, it's really far away. Okay. Well, can I talk to you about Storvacker?
Inquisitor?
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Thank you for the information. So that would be... Who knows? It's somewhere around here. There's so much around here. Wait. Oh, wow. The offering thing is like 20 miles away. Wait, there's multiple? Oh, the Fate Touch creatures are this far apart? Okay. I'll keep a lookout on it then. Yeah, let's just keep looking around the place. It seems like there's even more if we keep going up. Or maybe we just exit the place here. No, there's something. The teeth are so sharp. Tale of Hirngar. Ice Troll. Tremble at the Ice Troll Hirngar. Guard your gaze against his wrath. Dead to dreams as dwarves below us. Fools and folly block his path. Weapons weaving. Avar warriors struck to seek their legend mark. Fed not fortune, but the lady. Folly fallen in the dark. Dead to Hirngar's fury freezing.
Creepy. Needs a hat. And breeches.
Cover it in gold leaf and it wouldn't be terrible.
Gold leaf? That's so gaudy.
You're from a rich family, Cassandra.
Not every Pentagast is wealthy. I certainly was not once my parents were executed.
You say that like it's normal. But I suppose you did live with the dead.
If by dead you mean a Motalitasi necromancer, a keeper of the dead, then yes.
Well, that sounds shit.
Hence my joining the Chantry.
Wait, Cassandra, your parents were executed? Oh my god. I didn't know that.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakon's trials. Stonebear Hold would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
What is it? Is it dragons?
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called Arkan Feltson. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly, I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade at your heart. Warriors must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Impossible. These people would all be abominations if this were true.
Our augur's no fool. We keep the bad spirits at bay, or spot them in those who draw them.
I'm sure you think you do.
We have two people here who don't view demons favorably.
What is this trial, exactly?
A battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel. Not to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
Wait, you know I'm a mage, right? I can burn people, I can cast lightning and all that.
I didn't want to take a life for just a trial.
Good, but don't hold back. The gods and I can tell.
Why do you pray to Hakon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakon Winter's Breath could be testing us through those fanatics. He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the jaws of Hakon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Should we try this out?
Can we begin this trial of Hakon?
We need an offering from you first. To honor Hakon and the dead.
Okay.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
And I suppose we find that somewhere. Oh, I have your stuff. I just need to complete it at a requisition thingy. Alright. I will the next time I see one.
3 keys to locks that have been changed, a schedule for a journey not taken, and 2 names of servants no longer employed.
I don't know what you're on about.
The now useless items passed to you by those in my employ. I do hope you have alternate plans for the evening.
Joke's on you. I only had 1 key.
I still have the very high frequency party banter, which I guess works out in our favor. Yeah, I imagine we'll be staying in this region the whole time, so we'll switch out the party from here and there.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings, all of you. There's still a whole bunch of stuff around this area. Oh, is there a requisition thing here? Maybe not. Did I even look down at everything below? We can get her here. No, I think we've looked at that's the funeral person. And then this side.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings. Got a fancy building here. Skald Folna.
You're the Inquisitor. I hear your people already sing songs of you.
How are you so well informed?
Oh, Hellstim soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands. I'm Fulna Hethstotten, keeper of histories, and Skald to the hold.
What is a Skald?
I've never met a Skald. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that, except legend mark.
The Skald before me was born Gulda Elsdotten. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her Gulda Gildan's Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was Heth Mule's Head. He'd never let go of a quarrel.
Mule's Head.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child. I've only been a Skald a few years. I've not made any great feats, good or ill. Yet.
I look forward to when that happens then.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
I'll pay attention. I'll remember. Fulna. 2 marked in battle. Okay, but I have no idea. How am I supposed to find it? This isn't 2 marked in battle, but I accidentally clicked on it and it looks kind of interesting. The perils of bard life. As a bard, you are welcome anywhere in Orlais. Doors are open to you with generous smiles, their wearers confident that no one would falsely pretend to such a title for fear of retribution. Your slightest request is immediately seen to. Your services are expensive and yet actively sought, and those who cannot afford them beg only to not have your displeasure turned their way. One day, however, you will awaken. You will realize that smiles are false, and behind them lies revenge. At the first moment of weakness, your brother and sister bards will be unleashed upon you, like a pack of hounds, and you will realize they are not your brothers and sisters at all. For all your fancy intrigue, you have spent your life creating nothing of worth. You have been swallowed by the web of your own deceits, and the game of which you believe yourself master, it moves on without you, uncaring, says Liliana. For someone with this kind of background, Liliana doesn't have any of that kind of hang-up that we can see, huh? Stuff like not being emotionally open with people, not wanting people to know too much about her. Although, maybe she seems friendly on the outside, but she's got a lot of, like, the workaholic thing is how she buries herself and tries not to think about anything else. 2 marked in battle. In a hold past our own, there were 2 men. One was born Ivet Jofson, the other Rekkis Hildson. When word came, lowlanders marched on Ivet's hold. He searched for them. He found the lowlanders in a valley, and his heart was grieved, for they wore mail and spoke eagerly of battling Avar, and came in great numbers. But clever Ivet studied the rock above the lowlanders. When they camped for the night, he climbed up to the tallest peak and rolled a great boulder to the edge, aiming for the light of their fires. The boulder slid with the other rocks into a mighty wave of dirt and stone. More than half their number were crushed, and others fled in terror back to the lowlands. That's still kinda nice. He could have aimed for the people directly. Ivet's hold held a great feast to celebrate, and said the songs would now call him Ivet Stone Thunder. Rekkis Hildson grew jealous. Did he not shoot better than Ivet? Did he not run faster than Ivet? A great monster lived at the top of the mountain by the hold. It had feathers of gold and taloned claws and stole their game from the valley. Rekkis swore he would kill the beast to make his own legend mark, and went hunting on the mountain. The first night, Rekkis found and killed a ram. The second night, Rekkis found and killed a hart. The third night, Rekkis found the nest of the feathered monster, and it was empty. The hunter laid the hart and the ram on the nest, then climbed above it. When dawn broke, the monster returned. It greedily tore open the meat. While it was distracted, Rekkis leapt down and plunged his sword into its back. The monster screamed, but its hide was thick, and the sword stuck. The beast took off into the sky with a terrified Rekis still on its back. The monster twisted and looped to shake him off, and the sword dropped into the deep valley. Desperate, Rekis held onto the feathers on the monster's neck. He saw the beast would soon fly over his home, where all his friends and kin were gathered in astonishment at the sight above them. Rekis threw his weight, trying to force the monster closer to the ground. It worked, and when the beast soared over the hold, Rekis twisted and threw himself off. The gods were kind, and as the beast flew off, Rekis landed on a midden heap, torn feathers floating about him. Rekis was humble the rest of his days, never again letting jealousy take his head. The hunter knew, in the end, his legend mark could have been far worse than Rekis' featherfall. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a good thing. But, hey, people remember you. For better or worse, people remember you. You guys having a feast in here? I'd like some of this.
So Leliana is a candidate for Divine. It's hardly surprising. She plays a pretty game.
She is also a woman of strong convictions and great faith.
A statement one could make about any wide-eyed lay sister. The Divine stands apart. She must command respect and attention, or she will accomplish nothing. Which means we have two fine candidates, wouldn't you agree?
The decision rests in the hands of the Grand Clerics.
Such modesty.
The Chantry needs to change, and I would see it done, but if I am chosen, then I pray it is the Maker's will and not ambition that guides me there.
Well, we already have a decision on who the Divine is. So, whatever you were saying, Vivienne, about getting respect and all that, I'm sure Leliana will do fine.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
It sounds like Cassandra is okay with Leliana being divine too, though, so that's good. She doesn't want to be divine just out of some weird ambition. Ooh. That's creepy. Anything going on this edge of the... Are we still in the hold here, or is this... This isn't part of the hold anymore, right? We're just exiting now? I guess. So, in that case, maybe I want to look around a little bit more first. Like in the houses and stuff. Is there another merchant here? Hi! Hi! What you doing? Prepping dinner? Sketches found in a meat shop. A series of drawings, simple but artfully rendered, indicates that the owner of the meat shop decided to spend the day mixing alchemical potions or, more likely, alcoholic drinks that people should take what they like and pay him later. It's a very trusting community. Felondaris. Oh, you sell... Hey, you sell these things! But you don't sell... Prophet's Laurel, unfortunately. So you're dead to me. Thank you, but no thank you. Oh? On Avar Cuisine, what is thrown into the Avar cookpots, what isn't? Far from the delicate creams and sauces of Val Royaux, or the rich pies and ripe cheeses beloved in Ferelden, the Avar must subsist on whatever their mountain valleys provide. Nothing is too humble for their appetites. From the small succulent snails found on hillside boulders, to fern fiddleheads harvested in the spring. This is not to say the Avar do not dine on more dangerous, but far more filling fare. Hearts, rams, gurgits, and lurkers are all candidates for communal evening meals taken around the fire. Lowlander spices, while not unknown, are great delicacies reserved for feasts. In fact, my parting gift to the Thane of Fennec Toothhold was, at his request, 10 jars of each black peppercorns, powdered mustard, and Antivan cord seed. Avar cooking methods favor utility. Stews are common because they can be simmered until nightfall, with small fuss. Holds by lakes or rivers will wrap fish in clay and pungent leaves and leave it to bake all day over banked coals. Most Avar food preparation, however, centers around winter. From the spring thaw onward, the hold is an endless hive of activity, as meat is smoked, vegetables are pickled, and fruits are dried and stacked in crude dirt cellars in preparation for the long dark. Despite this race against the seasons, the Avar freely leave out rich cuts of meat and piles of plump berries on wood and stone slabs around their village. They believe these offerings propitiate a strange collection of beings they refer to as gods inhabiting the forest. The wise traveler attempts not to judge, and I was treated with all care due a guest, but I never became accustomed to the sight of good food left out by such a practical people. We're learning so much about the Avar here, more than any other tribe or organization or group that we've come across in Thedas, because all the information is concentrated in this one area. Free food. Wait, they leave it around, but can we take it though?
Stop pointing that at me.
What are you talking about? My weapon's nowhere near.
Your face. That sobby pity face. Why are you aiming it at me?
I know what occurred in the Fade troubled you. If you ever wish to talk...
It's nothing. Just scary, rubbish demons that are done. We got out. Mostly. There, talked. Now everything is good. Right?
Of course.
Good. We're all good. Phew.
We freed a nug. I can't Sarah, get off the cage. Maybe Liliana would be happy about that. I don't know, we just sort of freed it. Maybe it's a quest that I don't know about yet. Do we see anything else around here? This place is huge. It's huge. This is one hold.
Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
Because it's comfy! Quit being so judgmental. Traitor! Hello?
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
Many call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
Have you traveled outside of Stonebear Hold?
Court Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
Is it different from how you guys normally are?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
Val Royeaux is... I think it's a bit pretentious, a little bit.
It's a city like any other, just fancier.
A city hundreds of years old. No Thane of ours would dare build anything to last more than a generation.
Oh?
One could almost believe you admire Orlais.
You sound like the Thane. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
They're all about being natural, so they just use the landforms of the mountains to build their home.
Farewell.
Another time.
But he's saying it doesn't last, so there's a bit of structural concern. You just can't really stay here for that long without stuff breaking down. Oh, beds and stuff. Okay, I guess we can buy that. Buy a new bed. We're never gonna look at it probably, but hey. Glass? I'm buying all of this. Fine. The moment I come here, I'm buying all of their cultural exports. So they were in shops. We weren't unlocking them anywhere. I see. Oh, the augur. Hello. You are the mage?
So, she arrives.
Oh.
Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the woman who blazes like fire and mends the air.
That's a lot of... not good.
What is this?
Oh, demon summoning. Delightful.
I am the Ogre of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There. It is done.
Oh.
Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the north.
We brought a perfect party here today for seeing demons.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage, yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the Thane. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
You're like a grand mage. But you commune with spirits.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
They protect the hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We
A little
offer
rude.
to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Ironically enough, spirits are more tangible and we actually have proof that they exist way more than the Maker.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
Oh, that reminds me of Solus a little bit. He used to always say that the spirits take form in what we expect them to be.
I should be off.
Farewell.
I think he would have liked to be here and check out the whole demon summoning, or spirit summoning, excuse me, that this guy was doing just now too.
Be welcome.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the watchman's bonfire.
You know about my hand.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again.
Where the cliffs are red? You mean I went to the Fade and came back?
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Nothing, that's it.
I should be off.
Farewell.
It feels like they are pretty in touch with, yeah, the spiritual side of things, which a lot of the other people around Thedas are, quite frankly, just plain afraid of. Look at people like Sarah. She doesn't like it when you talk about Fate stuff at all. Hey, you've got a tranquil skull here, don't you? That's a little bit scary.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
Oh my god, because it's comfy, okay? Some of you guys are nice, the other bunch are so judgmental all the time. Is that it for a primary look at this hold? I think so. Yeah. So we could go back and tell the fisherman, hey, I'm allowed to have the boat now. We could walk down there if we really wanted to. This place is big. It's huge. Yeah, I guess I will walk. Let's walk a little bit. I'm sure we'll trigger more companion dialogue.
Sarah, dear,
There
I
you go.
couldn't help but notice you took to collecting spiders after the jaunt through Adamant.
Some people saw spiders in there. I thought they'd be useful.
Adorable. But manipulating fear is a touch more complicated than hoping Corypheus recruited a legion of arachnophobes.
You don't need to be afraid of spiders to not want them in your small clothes.
Oh, yes, we will be testing that in a most intimate manner.
Ew, you're just not right.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, most people I feel like are afraid of spiders. Most people. And you got the weirdos who are all like, yay, arachnids and lizards and snakes, stuff like that. Those people are made differently. Hello, hello. I come in peace. I don't come here to harm you. Did you see the little nug was walking by earlier? I don't know what I did. I freed it. I guess that's a thing. Oh, we can walk directly back to the boat guy. Huh. It's not too bad walking here. Should we set off for the island then? I guess we could. It's like right here. The little seagulls waiting. I could have just said this though. He has no idea.
There's a sunburnt nug.
Nugs don't sunburn, you fool.
If they did, Arvid would have looked just like...
You've done a fine job thus far, Seeker, but you could stand to be slightly more amiable.
Were you not suggesting earlier I should be more intimidating?
Of course, darling. One must never be too charming or people lose respect. Too intimidating, however, and you'll never be invited to anything. Then you may as well be dead in a ditch.
If I am never invited to another Elysian salon, I will consider that a success.
The game is played to the death, my dear. Like it or not, you are part of it.
Are you guys done shifting around like that? Can you just stand still for a moment, please? My goodness. Vivienne, I'm not sure if you have that good of a handle on the balance between charming and intimidating. I might have to go back and adjust the banter frequency again. This might be a little bit too frequent. They just cut off the conversation here. You have some friends. You have some friends over? Hey, your boss said it's okay I take the boat. Is that cool? I'm gonna rob you before that happens, so just want to check out your place, that's all.
Yeah?
Have we not asked about this?
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stone Bear Hole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hacken arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but...
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
They have a grander plan.
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
Oh, okay.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
That bad? Well, thank you in advance.